benefited from them trips to Houston. GD getting every.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And our pitcher in this game, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy.
The right fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Ball to strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And now 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
The 2-1. Way out front for strike 2. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
The 2-2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Hassel ranging back on it. Gone! Bo Bichette bops one out of here, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up, because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Now, Munetaka Murakami. That clips the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this, a lot of...
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and on the hill, Zach Gallen.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. 1-2 now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's one away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Robert Hassel III.
Well, Boog, he's a guy to watch because he capitalizes on the big situations as well as anyone. Hitting over 350 with runners in scoring position. And you know what that means? That means he's a key player for this offense because he can really drive them in when the team needs him the most. He's been clutch all year.
The 2-1.
3-1.
That's a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Next to hit, Patrick Connolly. Next one is off the plate. Ball 2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Smoked into left, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Man, Ziggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog, I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Right now, 3rd in the American League in RBIs. Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. So one hit is all they get. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Guardians nothing. New inning getting started. Harold Ramirez at the dish. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And the right-hander deals. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the boys up for sure.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7th, the left fielder,
This is
number
Corbin
7.
Carroll.
Corbin.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That's inside.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
3rd out, and that ends the frame. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 2nd. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
The left fielder.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Tosses to first and quickly one away in the 2nd. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. He was 1 for 5 back on Sunday. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. The 3-1. There's a swing and a miss. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. The pitch. And there's ball 4.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Left-hand hitter waits. Rosario runs. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two down, nobody on. That one missed. You know, Zach Gallen was traded twice in his first 3 years as a pro. 2017, the Cardinals traded Sandy Alcantara and Gallen to Miami for Marcell Ozuna. And then in 2019, the Marlins traded Gallen to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm Jr.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
A dive, he's got it. No throw, he's safe at first.
The right field.
So first and second with 2 outs. Robert Hassel III will hit next. Next offering is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Guardians strand a couple, and it remains 1-0. Here in Cleveland, leading off, Austin Meadows.
The designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Drew Jones digs in now. And another ball. Meadows on at first, nobody out. That's in there. And now 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. And it's even up.
It's a good take.
And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Yandy Diaz now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. He's 0 for 1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The 1-2. On the ground out to short. On to Rosario. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Guardians nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd, stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball there. And now it's 1-2. And now 2-2. The pitch. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Laced to right center, base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So in now for Cleveland, Jason Dominguez. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. That one is absolutely belted. Onto the home run porch and left, gone. A 2-run shot. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they take the lead. It's 2-1. Ziggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Patrick Connolly digs in for the Guardians. 1-1 now. That's a little bit low.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The wind of the pitch. Strike 2. And that's just foul. Hard hit to third. Over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Kicks and deals. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. 1-2 here. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate, and the runner holds. Next pitch misses way outside. 1 out and a runner at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. 2 away.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Here's a 1-1. That's down and in. On the ground to the left, Bichette. That's the inning. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Give me everything you got.
Welcome back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Bo Bichette. The pitch. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman,
Munetaka Murakami stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got it by him for the K. Harold Ramirez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Grounded out his first time.
1 ball.
And that is cut on and missed. Slider right there. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Stays alive.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Got him swinging. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And they trail it here 2-1. Back now at Progressive Field. And now the catcher comes up to him. Bo Naylor. The 2-1. And that one wrapped foul. And a pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 4, Tyler.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. One down, base is empty. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field.
Now batting, right.
Robert Hassel III digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1 so far. Freeman, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Line drive, fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. The 2-2. On the ground, right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here's the center fielder, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered in this game. The 1-1. And it goes just foul. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1.
This swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
So 2 away with nobody on. Patrick Connolly digs in for the Guardians.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. This is Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio.
What you trying to do?
We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
Pop up here, third base side. And a quick out, number 1. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. Right-hander kicks, deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Ripped on a line. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And that'll do it. Diamondbacks down quickly. They're down here 5-1. Now on the bump, Justin Martinez.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Here's a big power threat, Shohei Ohtani. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Righty delivers. Out to center. Jones has this one sized up and makes the grab. And there's one down. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Here comes a pitch. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. The throw to second, over to first, but he beats it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Action in the pen down there. Yandel Gustave up and throwing. And a 2-1 on the way. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air to left center. Squeezes it, and that is that. Guardians lead 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Drew Jones. His righty-lefty splits there.
Drew Jones.
And he deals. Foul ball.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup, and now Jake McCarthy. And a pitch.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Next to hit for Arizona, Yandy Diaz. And 1-2.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. At the belt and fires. This one popped up. Connolly puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Offense held in check there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Guardians 5 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Tyler Freeman. The count 2-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time. On the ground right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. So, man aboard, Robert Hassel III now at the plate. Out there to center. Jones gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Jose
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. And the righty deals. Base knock right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And up next for Cleveland, Jason Dominguez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Going to count 1 and 2. Got him. 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Patrick Connolly. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. On to first, and the inning is over. Guardians strand a couple. They're up 5-1. Bo Bichette up to the dish. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
The pitch. Just missed.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Munetaka
Murakami, the next to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, this is a great matchup that you just don't get to see very often. The reigning Cy Young Award winner against the reigning MVP. All eyes are on this battle right here.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Dominguez moving under this one. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Harold.
And here's the first baseman, Harold Ramirez. 3-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line drive, base hit.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel.
Here's the 2-2. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Guardians 5 and the Diamondbacks 1. And welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Shohei Ohtani. And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And now it's going to be Stephen Kwan. Next offering is in for a strike. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Number 26, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Castro getting loose as well. The wide to kick the pitch. To the right side, Diaz. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. Line drive, base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Here in Cleveland, here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ohtani will depart. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. New pitcher on now, Sam Hentges. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 31.
And a 1-1. And there's a strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And puts the squeeze on that. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Austin.
Now it's Austin Meadows. Left-hand batter waits. This one in the air center field. Dominguez under it, drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Number 25.
Drew Jones stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Two now. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Nothing doing for Arizona. They're down 5-1.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene. Looking super.
Miguel Castro into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So in now for Cleveland, Tyler Freeman.
The first baseman, Tyler Freeman.
Not even close there. And now 3-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Payoff pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
3-2. And he walked him.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Kicks and fires. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The center fielder, number 6, Jason.
2 on with 1 out. Jason Dominguez digs in for the Guardians. This guy has turned into a beast. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And it's caught for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Patrick Connolly. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Two outs.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The pitch.
Okay.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Back to the mound. Base hit. Now a long throw home. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So they're at the corners now. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. Ball to strike. The pitch. Bounce to the right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And that is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Through 8 full, it's the Guardians 6 and the Diamondbacks 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor Stephan.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Right-handed reliever. That one down the line, and foul ball. Fly ball down the line. And that is a foul ball. Another 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. High in the air, out to right. Hassel moving under it, puts the squeeze on it, and there's 1 down. Now up next for Arizona, Yandy Diaz. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
On the ground to third. Whips it across, and they're down to their last out.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He's already homered here in this one. And the pitch. Check swing. No appeal. And a count 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Now fly ball to right center. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.